The Louisiana State Penitentiary at Angola is one of America's most unusual prisons because it is, in some ways, a plantation. Once you pass through Angola's front gate, you can't help but feel that you've gone back in time to another South.
It's the largest maximum security prison in the country. Right now, there are 6,300 prisoners. The majority of murderers, you have rapists, you have people who've committed assault, drug felonies.
How long are you here for? Next 40 years? What was the charge? 4 counts? Roughly 75% of the prisoners are here serving life sentences without the possibility of parole.
Louisiana has some of the toughest sentencing laws in the country, and these guys are not going home.
For most of its history, Angola has been a fearsome place, but in recent years it's become relatively docile.
People credit the warden, Burl Cain, who's this very unlikely character, of devising a way to get Angola under control.
I'm Burl Cain. I'm the warden of Louisiana State Penitentiary. I've been the warden here about 20.5 years.
When you got this job, what did you find when you came up here?
There was blood, there was stabbing, there was fighting, and it was totally out of control. It was every man for himself. I realized pretty quick in my career that moral people don't rape, pilfer, and steal. Moral people aren't criminals. And so the best thing I could do real quickly was to get this place as moral as I could, and it would curb the violence.
How do you impose morality on a population that is 3/4 murderers serving life sentences without the possibility of parole?
Well, the basic thing was they were hopeless. It was hopelessness. With the life sentence, there's no hope you're going to ever get out. And so the moral rehabilitation caused the hope. To learn to work is basic rehabilitation. Many of them never worked in their life. They just stole. The guy that's driving the $250,000 combine is an inmate making 20 cents an hour. That's meaningful work for them.
I've been here since 2008. I got a second-degree murder charge.
What's it like the first day when the prison comes to you and says, okay, now you're working on the farm?
Well, then when I first came here, I see the kind of type of work here. I figured like this, I said, that work not gonna be bad, you know. I love doing hard work though.
You think these young guys like to work? They like to
No,
work?
no, them guys don't like to work at all.
Before the Civil War, Angola was a plantation. Today, there's a reasonable chance that some of the men working this farm are descendants of the slaves who once picked cotton here.
Once a prison doctor clears an inmate for work, that prisoner's got a job, whether he likes it or not. Some of the prisoners get paid as little as 2 cents an hour. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm all right.
Got locked up July 25th, 1981.
What was the charge?
Second-degree murder.
Did you do it?
Nah,
No? No. But you're here.
I'm here.
Are you free to just go around the
whole penitentiary with me instead of you. I love it.
So you've been here for more than 3 decades. How has Angola changed since you got here?
Oh, Lord. Man, it done changed so much. It's just like from day to night, you know?
Louisiana's harsh sentencing laws mean that most prisoners are here for life, which means that Burl Cain had to devise a new system to keep prisoners on the straight and narrow.
One of the ways he did this was to Christianize the prison. There are churches everywhere, services are run every day. Hundreds of inmates are now trained as ministers. One of the Christian groups in Angola is called Malachi Dads. These are a group of inmates, Christian inmates, who are training other inmates on how to be fathers to their children who are outside the prison.